Carter was a hard kid growing up, and so his first diagnoses, we actually didn't get the dyslexia because he was too young to determine that he's dyslexic, and he had the ADHD diagnoses at that time.
So I was in the public system for a little bit longer than most. I never had a poor relationship with my teachers. They were always fantastic, but they didn't have the tools to actually support me and the other 30 to 28 kids in my class.
I just kind of always felt different. I was pulled out from class to go get extra support in different areas like reading and math, and it wasn't really explained to me. So I was just kind of going through the motions. But yeah, I struggled and I never felt like I fully belonged either.
I think one of the first things I remember as now is, I'm surrounded by people who have learning disabilities. That feeling of I'm not the only one. That's really nice.
2 weeks into school here at Foothills, and he was willing to do things after school. He talked to us. It wasn't just grunts and kicking and screaming. I was oh my gosh, we have our kiddo back.
And I remember when I came in for my test day, it was just such a natural fit. I felt so welcomed, and it was just I was nervous and it was a nerve-wracking day, but I remember from that moment on, I knew that there was something very special about this school.
And it just it plays into, you don't realize the impact that it actually has, because he didn't want to participate in extracurriculars. So now, last year, he played on the lacrosse team. He was the top goal scorer on his team. It's given him the confidence and the power to do things. I was thrilled. My son got the math award last year, and he never received anything academically ever. It was always just a negative connotation with school and what he was doing. And then for his first year here, he ended up with an academic award. Was I couldn't be more proud as a mom.
In high school, I did the GSA, and then I was a part of the Ministers' Youth Council, and we get to go talk to ministers, and I don't think I would have done that if I hadn't gone to Foothills to give me those accommodations and to give me that confidence in my learning disability, and then that transferred over to everything else.
Yeah, so for me, the biggest difference that Foothills had was a different mindset about what was going on with me. So I remember there was a poster in one of the classrooms and it said disability on it, but the dis was erased with a whiteboard marker. And that was the energy that was present within Foothills, is that my disability is actually my ability. It is my superpower, it is my strength. I really had a big mindset shift that I was actually just as smart as anyone else. I just needed a couple tools to get to where I needed to go.
So yeah, quite simply, I have a kiddo again, and he gets to do all the things that any other kiddo can do and feel good about himself.
Foothills Academy has definitely shaped my life and definitely launched me into who I am and gave me the tools, the mindsets, and the community to become who I am today.